Today, I'm going to be showing you 5 tips to improve your IGLing rapidly. The tips shown in today's video are going to be your communication, your talking to your teammates, telling your teammates how to rotate, that type of stuff. Your tarping, I'm going to show you every single tarp that you guys need to know. I'm also going to show you decision making, how you can improve your decision making rapidly. I'm going to show you your game plans. The game plans are going to be planning out your game beforehand, your off spawns, your what lanes to go on, shit like that. Then I'm going to be showing you how to stop making excuses, because excuses is probably the worst thing that you can do, and it holds you back so much. And straight away with the first tip, it's actually going to be communication. Your comms, your talking, as an IGL, this is so important. And most people are going to be like, oh yeah, I already do this shit. But you guys really don't. And there's so many IGLs that just don't talk at all. And it's so frustrating as a frag or as a support. Like, you can't follow your IGL if you don't know what they're doing. So as an IGL, it's so important to talk. Some things you'll be saying as your IGL while comming is, first up, mats. Always know your player's mats. If you don't know your player's mats, that's just dumb. You should always know your player's mats. Always ask. Just go randomly in your box. Yeah, I'm 5 for 5. What do you guys? Yeah, I'm 4-3-3. What do you guys? Shit like that. Next, talking while rotating. Tell your players what you're doing. Let them know what you're thinking while you're rotating. I have a clip here from Acorn, and I'm going to explain how he talks while rotating. If Canada used 3 dashes to get up, then if Acorn wanted to dash later in the game, then Canada would have no dashes to dash, and it would have been fucked.
You guys what?
Yeah. Then he asks, are you guys with? And he looks back, making sure his teammates are with him. That's what a good IGL does. Instead of blaming his teammates for not being with him, he's making sure that his teammates are here and with him. Comming is such a simple thing. Notice how Acorn didn't oversimplify his comms once. It's such an easy thing to add to your gameplay, and it makes you a 10 times better IGL. Next up, we got the tarps. This shit is kind of easy to do. All of you guys know how to tarp. I would hope all of you know how to tarp by now. If you're an IGL and you don't know how to tarp, guys need to get on that shit. But a lot of you only know like one type of tarp, and you guys don't know when to tarp, or you tarp in the wrong mat, or you don't tarp at all the whole game. And it's like dumb. Like, you guys, I'm going to show you when to tarp, how to tarp, what mats to use, shit like that. I'm going to show you a few different tarps you can do, yeah? Number 1, everyone should know this tarp. It's just a straight tarp, yeah? So you're boxed up, you're doing this. Side walls, and then floors at top and bottom. It is not this, okay? You don't do this. So many people do that. You should never do this. Because, first of all, waste of mats. Second of all, in high stacked lobby end games, this can just lag and like not edit sometimes. Like, that happens sometimes. Or you could fuck up the edit and then you're just like fucked up. So, floor, wall, wall. Floor, wall. It's easy. Next, diagonal tarp. Same thing, place walls in the corners. It's easy as. It's probably the easiest tarp. And most of the time you need to do this tarp to get in. Next, ramp tarp. This is the hardest tarp, okay? So you guys need to put work into this. It's ramp up the top, ramp down the bottom. You gotta walk to around halfway, and then walls up the sides, yeah? Like that. So, you only need to do about 2 in the game, so you don't need to do it that hard, yeah? So that's like simple tarping. One last tarp you can do. If zone is on your back over here, so say the storm is like here, you can do something like this. Where you're just blocking off one side. Say there's no one behind you, just blocking off one side, because you don't need to block off the other side. People do this with sliding as well, so I do something like this. Where they're more doing slides, yeah. Next up, we got the decision making. Decision making is, where you're gonna make a decision. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I stay on this layer? Do I move layers? Stuff like that. And I'm gonna show you how to improve your decision making really fast. The first way to make your decision making better is VOD reviewing. So the first way of VOD reviewing, come over to the compete tab. You wanna go to any region. I'm gonna go NA Central, because I like some of the pros in NA Central. Then you gotta go to any cup. So I'm gonna go Div 1 Finals. Leaderboard. And you're just gonna pick out a team. So I'm gonna pick out Higgs, because, I love Higgs. my goat, bro. And I'm gonna pick out one of their games. So I'm gonna do this fourth kill second, and we're gonna watch this game. So basically, while you're VOD reviewing, what you're gonna do, you're gonna have the Notes app, Discord, Notes app on your phone, a piece of paper, pretty much anything, and you're gonna write down notes. While you're writing down notes, you just wanna have those down, and then you can like look at them every now and then, you know, get an idea of what you learned. Okay, here's a really good thing to improve your decision making. So we're gonna go to Yomzo. He's over here. Did Yomzo die? Oh no, it doesn't show. Yeah, Yomzo's over here. So we're gonna wait for next zone to pull. 4x. Alright, next zone pulls. You're gonna think to yourself, how do you rotate this? You can even go into what I do is since you can't see through cones, I come over to drone 3 and like look at the top of the cone and look at what I can see. So it's pulling this way. It's pulling this way. So what I would do is run across the train tracks pretty early. Actually, I'll probably go a bit later. Go and block back. I'll go like a mid time. But yeah, that's what I would do. But you gotta think to yourself what you would do. Because if you say I would drop down and go down the river, and they don't do that, then you think, okay, well now I know that I should do the other thing. But we'll see what they do here. Yeah, they go across the river. I mean, that was a pretty obvious thing, but yeah. And that's just like a little trick that you can use to improve your decision making. It's a very good trick to use to improve. The next method of VOD reviewing, head over to Twitch, search up your pro's name that you're gonna VOD. For this, you'll choose an IGL like Yomzo, Acorn, or whatever. Then go to their VODs, find the video, find Div Cup finals, Div Cup opens, whatever you want, and then you just watch that for VODs. It's the exact same thing, but you can see their POV and what they're looking at better, and what they're talking about, their comms. Alright, next up is game plans. This is like your off-spawn stuff, yeah? I'm gonna show you some of mine since I can leak, since I quit now. And I'm really good at off-spawn, so you're all lucky. I'm gonna show you some of my shit. Alright, so you wanna make a Discord server with a bunch of channels talking about your off-spawn. Invite all your teammates to this server. And I'll put a template in the description for you guys so you can do this. So basically, first we got notes. So the notes here are just like stuff you find out about your job spot. Say there's like places you can't build that you want to do. There's an easy way to get to a chest. Or like there's a place that farms match really quick. That's what you want to write in here. I didn't actually have my drop map in the channel. You always should do this, but I forgot. It was on my PC. But yeah. Loot routes. This is just the way every teammate loots. This is important because then you won't overlap each other's chests and won't steal each other's loot. If you don't steal each other's loot, that's the faster you guys will loot. The faster you loot, the less time you take. The less time you take, the faster you can get out of your POI, avoid fights, get surge faster, all of that. Next we've got surge routes. This is where we get our surge. In here, basically, we box up on that surge base, and then this is where every team rotates. You don't have to do something as complex as me. I like to make my shit complex. But like, you can just do something simple. You don't need to do where all the teams rotate. But yeah, this is what I did. You can have a look at it. Check it out. Next, I always make a video on most of my channels explaining my headspace so my teammates can understand what I'm talking about. And that's just like an unlisted video somewhere. Okay, the building callouts is really important. Because say I call one spot something and someone else calls it something else. Say I call car park and someone else calls it the bus or something. I don't know why you would call it that, but say you do. If I say, yeah, there's a kid car park, and they don't know what I'm talking about, then we're fucked. So you always want everyone to call something the same thing. Everyone in your trio should call everything the same thing. Alright, lastly we got excuses. Excuses are horrible to have because you're pretty much blaming shit that you can fix. Instead, what you want to do is once you make a mistake, say there's a max pull and you die off the max pull. Instead of saying, no bro, we're so unlucky we pulled a max. Instead say, my bad, I should have known how to rotate that. Hit the VODs, watch back what you did wrong, and learn how you can get better at max pulls and rotate max pulls perfectly next time. So instead of making an excuse and just blaming it on nothing, try to get better at it so it never happens again. You can get a clipping software like Outplay the Metal, and then if you pull a max or something, instead of making an excuse, you can clip it and then go back and see what you did wrong while doing it. Or you can ask a good IGL that you know. Even ask me if you guys want, like DM me on Twitter or something and I'll help you out. And just say, what should I have done here differently? Or ask yourself, what should I have done here differently? And then fix it. Alright guys, that's all I got for y'all. That's at the end of the video because I don't want this shit to be too long. But just listen to what I said, improve on that shit that I said, focus on the main 5 things I said, do that shit and you'll become better. Also, this is the most important tip out of all of them. Subscribe to my YouTube, like this video, follow my Twitter and follow my Twitch, and then it'll make you better at Fortnite, trust me. Bye bye.